My good friend, Brian Vibberts.
All right, let's do it. Let's dive in. Thanks for coming, everyone. So as you see, I have a Pro Tools session here. It's 96K. I run everything at that sampling rate. So, and what I usually am mixing on is an HD, Pro Tools HD right now, so HD4. And I have the Orion 32 HD, and I've been using that for the last couple weeks, and I'm loving it. It first of all, it came up as HDIOs. I didn't have to do anything. I just plugged it in and it came up. It was very simple. So I mean, we all like that. So anyway, let's dive right in because I know time is precious here. So on the panel. We have a lot of compression, EQ. I'm going to go through each one. I have examples of drums. We'll have quite a few drum examples, but we'll get some bass and guitar and piano, that kind of thing. So the first one here, this is without. It's just a kick. Let's bypass that. This is a 176. So I'm just trying to get a tighter kick sound with this. This is without. I mean, it's already a good recording. This is recorded at United Recording, Studio B, which is my favorite recording room. And then this is back in. Both of these drum sounds are fine. One has a longer kick sound, like a doom. The other one's like doom. So I mean that's I'm not sure if you're hearing it, if it's too subtle or not, but that's what's the difference with what's going on. The reason why I chose the 176, over here there's also an 1176. The 176 attack time is slower than the 1176. That's just the general way that the actual physical gear is made. So if you're looking for something with a faster attack time, you would choose an 1176. But for this example, that's why I chose this. And I mean, for me, when I'm mixing, I will either start with the default and just go from 0, just the plain and any kind of plug-in or effects. And I'll just start, twisting and doing what I know what I want to do. Or I'll start with presets, and then I'll start going from there. And it's one thing you should realize, which you probably already do, but if it says kick, that doesn't mean that it's not good for the snare. Maybe it's good for the vocal. I mean, just try different things. Just because you see a preset for a certain instrument doesn't mean that it only has to be that. And one good thing is I'm making presets for this right now, and at some point that will be available for people that buy the gear and get the effects. All those presets will come with it and be for free. So let's keep going with this. Okay, next is a snare, and it's kind of using the same. Let's make sure it's. Oh yeah. So what I'm doing here, if you look on the screen, I'm not using it as a send. I'm using it as a hardware insert. For me, in the studio, this means that I don't need a patch bay. First of all, because I have all the different the Orion HD. So it makes it easier just to go through and I mean it's simple. I can easily take it off, put it on. If I wanted to, you'll see if the sends there that are inactive, that's in case I want to record it and not have it live. So that's just another option you can do as well. But for tonight, all it is a hardware insert. So this is the same type of setting, but just on a snare. You can hear a little more smack on the snare. That's without. There's more, You'll see on this I'm using 8-to-1 ratio. That's why I want every snare to be basically the same impact and same loudness. So I'm really kind of squashing it. If I wanted to do less, I could go 2-to-1, 4-to-1. But sometimes on a snare, especially on a pop record, you want it to be all the snares to be the same level. So that's why I chose the 8-to-1.